Sim Albright with AVNation with the road to CEDIA Expo. CEDIA Expo 2022 comes your way September 29th through October 1st. And with us, the Grandmaster himself, the man whose party this is, Daryl Friedman from CEDIA, the organization. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. It's great to be back.
Thank you, sir. Daryl is the global president and CEO of CEDIA. So Daryl, CEDIA Expo comes along late September into October in Dallas, Texas, is where we shall be. Not only is this your party, but you all also have a booth as well. You can find CEDIA at 19025 Daryl, very briefly, we walk into the CEDIA booth at CEDIA Expo, and what will we find?
Well, you'll find me, hopefully, if the timing works out right. I'm there to meet as many members as I can, as many people from our community as I can. As you know, I've been on the job for 9 months, so I'm looking forward. The more I travel around to meet people, the more I learn about what the priority should be for CEDIA. So hopefully what you'll find is me, if we can work out that timing. You'll also find a way to sign up for CEDIA membership if you're not already a member, and other information about our Advocacy Town Hall. There'll be a way for you to connect your phone to our legislative efforts. You can sign up for that. So definitely stop by booth 19025, and I look forward to meeting you there.
All right, Daryl, you mentioned the town hall. You mentioned the advocacy. That actually, you and I already talked about that, and we'll have Mitchell put a link to that episode. They can get more in depth. But just to remind folks, they can go to the CEDIA booth and they can email their Congress people to say, hey, look, this piece of legislation is going to negatively impact my business. How do they do that?
Well, it's a way of making the greatest impact in the shortest amount of time. I mean, literally, this takes 30 seconds. You go to our booth, you connect your phone to our legislative system, and essentially it will pre-populate a letter to your specific congressperson or your specific state legislator and say, you have to protect our industry. We can't have regulations that are going to push us out of the business. So really, advocacy is such an important part of what CEDIA does. I hope everyone will stop by the booth and at least participate in that.
Yeah, absolutely. Another thing that you guys have done over a number of years is evolve your education. So what sort of CEDIA education will be able to participate in Dallas this year?
Well, it's pretty exciting. We have, there's going to be over 100 educational sessions at Expo. 60 of them are part of the CEDIA conference program. And over half of them are new. It's a very refreshed program. There's business management seminars as well as other things related to the technical industry. There'll be training on certifications, new tracks on wellness, on lighting. So it's just going to be a very robust educational conference. And I think people will be very happy with the refresh and the new look of that conference.
Talk for a second about the necessity of certification. You know, you have a number of different types of certification. Installer is one, certainly, looking at the different types of technician certifications. Why is that important for the residential AV industry?
Well, the user, the consumer, the architect, the builder, whoever is hiring the integrator needs to have some standard that they go by. And CEDIA certification is the industry standard. It's the only residential technology certification that's globally recognized by accreditation bodies. And we believe that's an important part for us to be promoting to the user of an integrator, why it's important to use a CEDIA certified integrator. And that's really that sort of that, in the old days, they used to say good housekeeping seal of approval, but this is the good smart housekeeping seal of approval. And we really believe in it.
You should probably trademark that, actually. So if you haven't already. Well, in addition to that, Daryl, what about, having, giving the business owners a way to help their employees evolve, help them, train?
That's a great point. I'm glad you mentioned that, Tim. I think that's an important differentiation for a business owner. First of all, it sets them apart to the customer that they have this specialized trained integrator working for them. It also is good for retention. I mean, in a situation like we have today, where there's a labor shortage and people are trying to retain talent, offering that education to your employees gives them that loyalty to the company and gives them that extra training and that leveling up of their skills.
Yeah. One of my favorite things about CEDIA is the CE Pro All-Star Band, mainly because I have some dear friends that can still play incredibly. But I heard a rumor that you were actually the opening act for that on Thursday, September 29th. Explain, folks, what your act will consist of.
Yeah, well, the opening act is always put in there to make the headliner look good. So they put me right before the CE Pro Band. I'm at 4 o'clock. I'll be in conversation with Jason Knott, and it's my chance to tell the CEDIA community what the future is for CEDIA. We've been working with our staff and our board and our leadership to really determine the next 3-4 years of CEDIA's vision and how we're going to serve this community. And this will be my first chance to really talk about it. So I hope you'll join me on the Smart Stage at 4 p.m. on Thursday the 29th, and then stick around for that group of talented individuals who will entertain us.
Yeah, absolutely. But that very, very interesting conversation, and Jason is an incredible interviewer. So absolutely. All right, Daryl, we can find you at 19025 19025 from September 29th through October 1st at CEDIA Expo 2022. Not everybody in the world of residential AV is going to Dallas, though. So if they're not and they want to connect with CEDIA, how do they do that?
Well, to go to the show, it's cediaexpo.com, and to learn more about us, it's cedia.net is our website. If you wanted to learn more about what's going on in advocacy and your own, how it may impact your own business, cedia.net/advocacy will allow you to sign up for legislative updates. You'll be really informed about what's going on with that. But I hope to see most of you in Dallas and shake your hand in person and get to hear from you about what you think CEDIA should be doing.
Absolutely. All right. We'll see Daryl at CEDIA Expo, again, 29th through October 1st, 19025. We will see him there. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. It's avnation.tv, and follow along as we also head to Dallas to cover CEDIA Expo 2022, the 29th of September through October 1st. All that and more at avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv.